How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How narcissists behave. That's the title of this video. Number one, constant need for admiration. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation from others. They constantly seek out praise, admiration, and compliments. They may fish for compliments or exaggerate their achievements to get others to notice them. This behavior often stems from an underlying insecurity that needs to be constantly soothed. The other behavior of narcissists is that they have a sense of entitlement. Narcissists believe they are inherently deserving of special treatment. They expect others to accommodate their needs and desires without question. This sense of entitlement can extend to everything from their relationship to their work environment. And they often get upset when their expectations aren't met. Again, narcissists have an exaggerated sense of self-importance. It is one of the hallmark traits of narcissism, that is, an inflated sense of self-importance. Narcissists view themselves as superior to others, and they often exaggerate their talents, achievements, or even their future potential. This inflated ego can lead them to believe that they deserve more than others in every situation. Narcissists, they lack empathy. They struggle to understand or care about the emotions and feelings of others. They are often so focused on themselves that they fail to recognize or appreciate the impact their actions have on others. This lack of empathy can make them seem callous or indifferent to the suffering of others. Narcissists are known for their manipulative behavior. They are skilled at manipulating others to get what they want. They may use charm, deceit, or guilt to influence people around them. They know how to play on others' vulnerabilities, and they can be highly convincing when trying to achieve their personal goals. A common tactic employed by narcissists is gaslighting, where narcissists rarely take responsibility for their mistakes or faults. Instead, they shift the blame onto others. If things go wrong, it's never their fault. They'll find someone or something else to blame, even if it's an unjust accusation. Narcissists have these grandiose fantasies. They often indulge in grandiose fantasies about their life, success, or achievements. They imagine themselves as world leaders, famous figures, or exceptional individuals. These fantasies give them a sense of superiority and reinforce their inflated sense of self-worth. Narcissists have constant need for validation. They are highly dependent on external validation to feel good about themselves. Without this constant reassurance, they may feel anxious, insecure, or even depressed. They may seek approval from social media, friends, or even strangers to reinforce their sense of self. Narcissists have this tendency to belittle others. To feel superior, they often belittle or put others down. They may criticize, mock, or humiliate others in an attempt to elevate their own status. This can be damaging in personal relationships, where the narcissist may make their partner feel worthless. Narcissists are very charming at first. They have this superficial charm. They can draw people in with their charisma and engaging personalities. They can be likable, they can be entertaining, and they can even be persuasive. But this charm is often superficial and only used to serve their own interests. Now, narcissists view the world as a constant competition. They believe that they must always win and that they must be the best, often to the detriment of those around them. They may go to great lengths to outdo others, even if it means undermining them or acting in ways that are unfair. Narcissists cannot tolerate criticism, even when it's constructive. Any negative feedback or slight, no matter how minor, may be met with anger, defensiveness, or even rage. This fragile ego makes them highly sensitive to anything that threatens their perfect image. Narcissists use people for their own benefit. They may form relationships solely for the purpose of gaining something, whether it's emotional support, financial gain, or status. Once the person no longer serves their needs, they may discard them without a second thought. To maintain control and superiority, narcissists often isolate their victims from friends, family, or anyone who might challenge their behavior. They may manipulate their targets into believing that others are untrustworthy, causing them to become increasingly reliant on the narcissist. When a narcissist feels threatened, criticized, or rejected, they may experience a powerful outburst known as narcissistic rage. This can manifest as explosive anger, shouting, or intense emotional reactions. Their sense of superiority is shaken, and they may lash out in an attempt to regain control. In relationships, narcissists cycle between idealizing and devaluing their partners. At first, they may put their partner on a pedestal, showering them with attention and praise. However, once the partner no longer serves their needs or challenges their ego, they may begin to belittle, criticize, or discard them. Narcissists have a hard time taking responsibility for their actions. They will do everything they can to avoid accountability, including lying, blaming others, or pretending that the issue doesn't exist. This lack of self-reflection makes it difficult for them to learn from their mistakes. Narcissists are often envious of others, and they believe that others are envious of them. They may resent others for their success or accomplishments, especially if they perceive them as a threat to their own superiority. This envy can manifest in passive-aggressive behaviors or attempts to undermine others. Narcissists dominate conversations by constantly steering the focus back to themselves. They may tell endless stories about their achievements, problems, or opinions without showing interest in what others have to say. They rarely listen and often interrupt when others try to speak. Narcissists often have no regard for personal boundaries. They may invade someone's personal space, disregard their privacy, or demand access to their time and energy without consideration. Boundaries are seen as obstacles to their needs rather than respectful limits to others' autonomy. Narcissists often play the victim even when they are at fault. They will present themselves as misunderstood, mistreated, or persecuted in order to garner sympathy or manipulate others. This victim mentality enables them to avoid responsibility for their actions. Narcissists have a deep desire to control people and situations, whether in their personal relationships or at work. They often manipulate circumstances to ensure they are in charge. This control can be subtle or overt, but it always serves to reinforce their power and dominance. Despite their outward arrogance, many narcissists have a deep fear of being abandoned or rejected. This fear drives their behaviors, including their need for constant validation and their tendency to push people away when they feel threatened. Narcissists often have two personas, a public one that is charming, confident, and engaging, and a private one that may be critical, controlling, or dismissive. They carefully curate their image to ensure that others see them as flawless or exceptional, even if this isn't true behind closed doors. Because narcissists view relationships as transactions, their connections are often shallow and short-lived. They form relationships primarily for personal gain, whether it's for status, admiration, or material benefit. Emotional depth is rarely a priority for them. Now, narcissists are often oblivious to the needs of others. They may take advantage of people's kindness or generosity without offering anything in return. Their own desires take precedence, and they rarely give in ways that reflect genuine care for others. A narcissist's need for admiration and validation is often referred to as their narcissistic supply. They will go to great lengths to secure this supply, whether it's through praise, admiration, or attention. If they feel this supply is threatened, they may act out or withdraw to protect it. Narcissists often have a contemptuous view of those they deem inferior, which may include anyone who does not meet their high standards or lacks the same level of success or status. They may express this disdain through arrogance, sarcasm, or outright cruelty. Now, narcissists are often dismissive of others' feelings and emotions. They may belittle someone's emotional responses, calling it an overreaction or invalidating it entirely. This emotional invalidation reinforces their belief that their own emotions and needs are the only ones that matter. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.